All right, how's it going, guys? We're going to pretty much teach you how to pump these slabs. And as you can see, this is the doing it by pump, not by wheelbarrow. And you can see it goes very, very fast. This whole hyperlapse is only 44 seconds, pretty much just enough for me to talk about it. But if you do it by pump, it's going to go a lot faster. There's going to be more clean out operation to do and more pump out, but we got this whole slab down in 30 minutes, like screeded and everything with the pump. So as you can see, I'm already bull floating and stuff. The next one coming up here is going to be by wheelbarrow, and this one you can see the rebar a little more, and you'll see, hopefully, that every so often I grab that rebar and I lift it up to lift it into the middle of the slab. That's the most important thing to do, because if you don't do that, you're not getting full, structure um, with the rebar and everything. You want that in the middle there. So that's what you do. You just pull it up once in a while, rake it over, and especially when you're doing like sidewalks or something or bigger slabs and you have to run the wheelbarrows over the rebar, you don't want dobies there because they're going to be in your way and you're going to have to push over them and everything. So that's why I like to just lift it up as I go. And it does stay suspended in the slab, because once you get aggregate over, especially when you're using the 1 inch aggregate, you're getting your depth right there. This one coming up too was just a 10 by 12 slab, but it was a little bit deeper. We had to go 18 inches and stuff. This was for like a permitted project, so that city made us go 18 inches deep, and you can see we have a little bit more formwork compared to the other ones, dealing with the elevation of the grade and everything like that. But pretty much by wheelbarrow, I mean, this was a super hot day. I remember pouring this in the summer. This was San Jose. That's definitely why it took us longer. Two guys wheelbarrowing, me doing the screeding and the finishing. And this one honestly did take us about 45 minutes to get all the wheelbarrows in there and stuff. I think I actually had to take over for a little bit on a wheelbarrow. Yeah, you could see me and Sammy switch because it was just getting so hot that day. So we had to kind of switch out and stuff like that. And honestly, it was a tough one pouring that day. But these small slabs, as long as everything's nice and flat and you're not going uphill, you can do by wheelbarrow. There are only like 2 yards, 3 yards total on the slabs. Today we did a 10 by 10 slab and then a little walkway, which was like 4 by 13. And that was only 3.25 yards. So that was 3.25 yards. I ordered 3 3/4 just to be safe because I calculated 3.5, and I still was a little bit over. So the yardage is not that much. Pretty much it's like 6 wheelbarrows to a yard. So if you think about that, you got like 3 yards, 6 times 3, it's only 18 wheelbarrows. It's actually not that much. And the one we did in Sebastopol the other day, that was just a slab. That was like 1.7 yards or something like that. We had that whole thing in the forms and screeded and pretty much finished in 23 minutes. So with that, I mean, you can see you get it done pretty fast. You think it's like a lot of work and you're going to be there all day and stuff, but you'll see you get all the, yardage into your forms within like half an hour. And that's with 3 guys. So one guy staying there and scraping it in where it needs to be with the placer. And then the other guy's wheelbarrowing just one after another. And then as they come, you're just doing your screed and stuff. Once in a while, one of the guys on the wheelbarrow just stop and help you with the screed. Unless you get a power screed. If you're able to get a power screed, then it goes even faster. But that's pretty much how it goes pouring these slabs. So you guys who are getting into this and stuff, you kind of know how to go. When you're by yourself and you have a power screed, it's good to pump it because then you can get it done with one guy. But anyways, we'll see you next time.